But you know, like a floral dress.
Yeah.
Or like Miranda Priestley says, floral for spring.
Groundbreaking.
Like, really? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a whole new segment. If you're familiar, I actually have a fashion podcast. So this segment is called Fashion Sense with me, Leanda Madonia. And I have a special guest and we're going to be talking about SA Fashion Week. And only the truth, honey. We're going to be here giving our opinions on SA Fashion Week and how it went down and what we need to see elevated in this fashion industry in Africa. You know what I'm saying? So thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Make sure that you hit subscribe and click on that bell to get a notification on my next video and follow me on Instagram. Alright, so my special guest on my channel is the beautiful, exuberant, lovely, one more.
Yes, more please.
Keenan, hi, thank you so much for coming onto my channel.
Thank you for having me.
Please can you introduce yourself to the people and why they need to be listening to you?
Okay, so my name is Keenan Du Plessis. I'm a stylist and creative and I do hair as well. And I dance a little. And not as much anymore. You know, the bones and the elbows, the joints, the everything. The reason why I think you should listen to what I have to say is because I feel like in fashion, everyone has an opinion and stuff. And I honestly think that we're like us giving opinions on fashion and stuff in South Africa, it helps like just evolve fashion, you know, so that we can get to a point like the Japans and the Paris Fashion Weeks and stuff, you know, so we can be more current and forward and also, you know, set precedent for other countries as well. So yeah, that's what I think.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So we're going to get right into this situation of SA Fashion Week. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
By the way, Keenan actually went to SA Fashion Week, like physically.
Yeah.
So last year it was virtually, we all watched online. This year we also watched online, but they did invite people. I wasn't invited.
I don't know why though.
I mean, but it's fine. It's a conversation for another day. But he was there, so we're going to get more of a robust interview from him because he was right there in the thick of things. So...
yeah.
Question number 1.
Okay.
I'm so scared. How was your experience attending a social distanced-esque SA Fashion Week?
I can't say that it was with the whole pandemic and stuff. It was a bit different, you know, like having to be socially distanced from everything. My worst part was the fact that, because obviously you have to have a mask on all the time and stuff. But now obviously when you're walking the red carpet and stuff, or when you need to eat food or have drinks, the taking off the mask, drinking, putting the mask back on and stuff and whatever. That I would say is like my worst part. But other than that, I think SA Fashion Week did a very good job of socially distancing people and stuff. And in that way, you could still network and whatever, you know. So, yeah, I think it was different, but it was cute.
It was cute. I love that. But I'm glad that you feel that they did a good job.
Yeah, no.
And you mentioned about networking, which is quite an important thing about going to fashion weeks 100%, as well.
Yeah.
So you still felt like you could do that networking?
Yes, no, definitely. Like on all 3 nights, obviously I met different people and stuff, but I feel like the last night, Saturday, I just had the best time with meeting so many people and stuff and people approaching me with regards to so that's how conversation would start, was the way I dressed and then it just went from there and stuff. So I got like a few numbers, which is really amazing because that's what you want also at the end of the day with like connections and networking and stuff. So yeah, it was cute.
Well, speaking about your fashion and how it made people come and network with you because of what you were wearing, my next question is, did the attendees that came to the physical SA Fashion Week show up and show out, or were people kind of a little bit confused because they've been in a pandemic and being at home in their loungewear and their pajamas? Or did they come out like, yes, here we go, let me get my photos taken like normal?
Yeah. So I'd say it's about like 70-30, if I can say that. So I think 70% of the people did like shout out. There were some amazing pieces that people wore and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, okay. You know, like you look at some people and you like second guess what you wearing. I like that.
I know that exactly. Yes.
So yeah, and then there were obviously people that like had like misses, but I guess there's a reason for why they missed the way they did.
And what is that reason?
No, I don't pandemic, babes. It's a pandemic. But yeah, but definitely overall, I do think that many people did show out. They did like, you know, deliver and stuff. And
that being said, was the atmosphere inspiring in terms of the attendees, the venue? You know, when you go to SA Fashion Week, you kind of get a boost of inspiration to go on and do your things in the fashion industry. Did you feel inspired, especially with the social distance type fashion week?
I definitely did find it inspiring, but I think it was also because, like I said, with the pandemic, I've just been at home and haven't been to these kind of events and stuff and whatever. And then again, I go back to networking as well. That inspired me because this was like basically the first time like proper networked in the fashion industry. So I was very nervous because you know fashion industry is like very hardcore, very ruthless, you know. Yes, well, they're gonna give you honesty, you know, even
that's
if you're
gonna
cry.
Yeah, that's why you here.
Exactly. That's why I'm here. So that's why I really felt it was very like inspiring.
So let's get into the nitty gritty.
Okay.
We're going to break this down day by day. It was 3 days of SA Fashion Week, right?
Yes.
I'm going to ask you, who was your worst and why? And who was your fave and why?
Oh, Lord Jesus.
And I will also give my opinions.
Okay.
But let's start with day one.
Okay,
who was your... we'll end on a sweet note. Who was your worst?
Okay. I definitely have to say Chief of Angels. Yeah, and I'm saying this only because... I was left very confused. I didn't understand what was going on. And for me personally, when you do like fashion and you come up with a line or whatever, like you can sometimes see on the runway what the designer was portraying, you know, what they were feeling, what they were going through and stuff. And I just couldn't understand what was going on, what I was looking at. So... yeah, for me, it's definitely going to have to be Chief of Angels. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it's just, yeah. I
hear you. So I actually wasn't my worst, but I do have some opinions on Chiefs of Angels. For me, I am actually a big fan of Chiefs of Angels.
Yeah.
From their very first collection when they were a duo to where he is now. Now, he has just opened up a flagship store in Melrose Arch.
Okay.
To me, his collection for SA Fashion Week this year, spring-summer, should have been that big bang to showcase like, hey guys, this is why I have a flagship store in Melrose Arch. And to me, I felt like he felt very, very short. The styles were quite outdated. I understand his grunge 90s rock and roll vibe. And it's very exciting to see because it's not something that we see a lot of the times in SA designers.
100%, yeah.
But it felt very, very dated.
Yeah.
It felt very thrift store and I was quite disappointed myself.
Yeah.
Also, his color story was quite cool. It was quite cohesive.
Yeah.
I understood the color story. However, those wigs needed to go. Why did the models have wigs on?
I was very confused. I'm like these wigs are Thursday as well.
Like, I just really couldn't understand what is the wig got to do with this whole look in terms of the styling.
Yeah, it didn't make sense to me. I think that was very confusing to me. I don't know. Yeah. Ooh,
I didn't get it. Sorry, Chiefs of Angels.
Yeah.
I have two that were not so good for me at all. Number one was Romeria. Literally, my notes say terrible. Terrible.
God.
It was not spring at all. And maybe that's not important anymore because fashions are spitting out quicker than your normal 2-season fashion shows.
Yeah.
However, still, Like, you need to make sense here. You need to dictate to us what we need to be wearing for spring, summer.
100%.
And that was not spring.
Yeah.
The styling was horrific. Why are we styling the stuff with Birkenstocks, especially for your collection?
Yeah.
I hate Birkenstocks personally.
No Is it?
Yeah.
No, it's fine. None taken. I have 2 pairs.
Okay. None taken. I got 2. But I just didn't feel like they needed to be there. The styling didn't work with those shoes at all. And I'm a huge person on shoes when it comes to the runway.
Yeah, no.
Like, it needs to be head to toe styling on fleek.
100%.
And I also felt like it was just very old lady-esque.
Yeah. No, I get you. I do get you. I do understand. Yeah. No. Okay. Then that can be my second.
I'm influencing here.
Oh my
goodness. You're right.
She's a great influencer, guys.
Thank you. Follow me. Okay, fine. We've gone and given our opinions on the worst, but let's end on a sweet note.
Okay.
Who was your fave?
Okay, so my fave is definitely going to be Sipho Mbuto. And only because lately I'm an avid wearer of denim. I love denim in every shape, any form, any color, mismatch, whatever. And I just think this collection was done so well, and it just showcased that you can wear denim in winter and in spring and in summer.
Yeah,
it's
it's
not just 100%, and that's the thing that I love about denim. Like, I think it was just executed so well. It was great. You can't do denim wrong. I know that for a fact. But I think they just did it so well. I was love. Yeah.
I also wrote that it was deconstructed denim, which is always a vibe. It's always a cool way to take a classic textile and elevate it in very different ways. You know, deconstructed denim is seen everywhere. Yeah. But this was very, very different. I had never seen it in this way. Will he be able to make money off of this collection? On the mass production scale.
Sure. Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm not entirely sure. I can't. You know what? I am gonna say. No.
I also think no.
Yeah. If it comes to mass producing and stuff, and it's not you. It's because of, like you said, we are very, like, people in South Africa are very, like, scared to step out of the box, to try new things and stuff. They're very much like, I'm gonna follow a certain trend to the end. They don't want to create their own trends and stuff like that. So that's the only reason why I am saying no.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It might be a little bit difficult for him to monetize on his skill, but nonetheless.
Yeah, well done.
Well done. So, in my case, in terms of faves of day one, I don't have one. So that's that. Let's move on.
Day 2, let's go.
So, moving on. Day 2.
Yeah.
Who was your fave? No! Ending on a sweet note. Who was your worst?
My worst, I'd have to say Clive Randall. Yeah, do you disagree with me?
I don't disagree. I don't think that he was a worst or a best. I have my opinions about Clive Randall.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, I love the fact that there are, like, colors. But you know, when you go from black and white into color on a runway, it needs to segue so nicely. And I didn't see that happen. And I'm a very visual person, and I'm sure you are as well. I mean, most people in fashion are very visual. And it just almost didn't, I don't know.
There's a disconnect.
Yeah. For me personally, I just wasn't a fan. And yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
So for me, Clive Randall will always be a hit and miss type of situation. Clive Randall is a legend. Kudos to him for all that he's done in the fashion industry in South Africa, definitely. Yeah. But I think it's time for him to maybe incorporate younger people in his house. To just try and elevate his crazy kooky designs. Yo, guys, hold on now.
Yeah, sup.
So, my worst was Mantsho. Sure, I'm just not a fan. I'm just not a fan of her brand. I'm sorry. She's done amazing things as well. Been in the game for a while.
Yeah.
Did that really cool collaboration with H&M.
Yeah.
Kudos to her. Bringing two worlds together. However, I just don't get it. The silhouettes and the cohesion of the silhouettes were extremely confusing for me.
Yeah.
I did not get it. It was very, very old and outdated. You know, a little bit of innovation there because I guess the confusing part leads to it being innovative, right?
Yeah.
If you're innovative, you're going to leave some people questioning.
Yeah.
Fine, cool. However, the styling was no. The shoes, wrong. The shoes did not match anything.
Oh my
I was
goodness.
mad. I was actually mad. Like when I was scrolling through, I was like, I'm mad now. Why is this happening? Why are you doing this to us? Why are you wasting my time?
Sy was woedend.
What he said. I don't speak Afrikaans, but yeah. So I was very disappointed. I keep getting disappointed, actually. I'm waiting. But you know what? Her stuff in Africa Rise store, they're actually quite good.
Yeah.
I think if you see them individually.
Yeah. But you see, that's the thing. Like, it can be such a hit and a miss because on the runway, obviously, you want to showcase your best pieces, but you must remember that your collection comes together as a whole also. So now, if we don't see it or feel it on the runway, that's not going to make us want to go to the store.
Exactly.
You know?
Okay. Now that I'm done being heated, what was your fave?
Okay, so I have to say that my fave was Amanda Lard Cherry.
Amanda Lard Cherry.
Lard Cherry. Amanda Lard Cherry. There was an I in there. That's and the reason why I liked this was because I like the way she it's spring and summer. You don't expect like a lot of layers. You don't expect a lot of heavy. But the way it walked and stuff, it was flowing.
I see.
You know? And also the shoes. Did you see the shoes? The slippers. I was about that. I was like, oh my God. Yes, please, ma'am.
You see how shoes can make the look.
Styling.
Okay, so I'm very surprised that you didn't say that this fave, which I'm about to say.
No, but I wasn't done.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Oh, but I think I know what you're going to say. The BAM collection.
Of course! Of
Definitely.
course!
And it's not only because our friend was modeling in there. Llewellyn, shout out.
Shout out.
You
shout
did
out,
amazing.
Lou, hey. BAM is also a fave of mine. I'm a huge fan. This one felt very, very elevated, more mature.
Yeah.
Than his previous collections. And I have to give a shout out on the textile. That mixing of fabrics and the textiles was just so amazing that I don't know if it was a woven patterns that were on the form were just so sleek and clean. I wouldn't say something that was super innovative, but it was sleek and clean. And the fact that for that spring, he brought in those neutral colors to more colorful collection at the end. But it was also like what you were saying before that, you know, we don't always have to have bright colors for spring and muted colors for winter. And I felt like that he did that perfectly. Yeah. It was cohesive from the first look all the way to the finale look, and it was absolutely beautiful. And I have to give a big shout out in terms of his model selection.
Oh, 100%.
Yes.
Definitely.
Very, very diverse. It's breaking boundaries. We've got people who identify as cis men in heels, people who identify as non-binary in heels or in flats, and in different types of silhouettes. And I feel like that is where we should be pushing.
100%.
That is where we should be going.
Oh,
and so every time with model selections, amazing.
Yeah.
Well done, BAM.
Well
done,
BAM.
You deserve the world.
Yeah.
But before we move on to day 3, we have to talk about Lucanio.
Oh, 100%.
Lucanio, congratulations on being a finalist in the LVMH competition. That is amazing. People who have won that prize is your Tebe Magugus. Yeah. But congratulations on becoming a finalist. We are rooting for you and you deserve it.
Well done.
We are on the last day.
Yeah.
Day 3, honey. Who was your worst?
Okay. So I just told Luyanda now that I struggled with like my worst, and I'm saying this is gonna be my worst now only because it was it's a tight race, but you obviously didn't win. You didn't come in the top, but it was all tight. For me, it was Richard Hoy. Sorry, I just I don't know, the colors didn't work for me. From the lime, you have like a lime greeny green, and then you went to a brown. I don't know, and then you look. I did like the belt harness thing. I thought that was very cute, but I don't know. I didn't know if I was gonna go hiking. I didn't know what was happening.
Who is this person that's wearing this? Where are we going? What's the story behind the person? You have to know your target.
Yeah, 100%. I didn't know what was going on. I mean, like I said, I like the belt harness thing. I think it's really cute and it's cool and stuff, but all I can think is hiking. I don't know, but I'm not going to hike in that, but it's fancy to hike in. It just wasn't my fave. I'm so sorry, but like I said, it was a very tight race for me, but yeah. No, I'm sorry, babes.
Sorry, babes. Okay, so let's go into your faves.
Okay, so
we got
the men's wear, it was very tight for me. And I have my top two, and my first one I'm going to say is Xavier Sedan. Shout out Michael, he dressed me for the last day.
Oh, that's awesome.
And that's not why I like him. I've always liked him because I went to the trade shows last year and I met him there and stuff. And I'm an oversized person. I like wearing oversized clothes and stuff.
Same, actually.
Yeah, so he did it in a way whereby the shirt, you'll see on the runway also, that his shirt was quite oversized and long, but his sleeves were not fitted, but they fit lekker. It wasn't that oversized. Yeah. It wasn't that oversized. It's like too baggy here. Like the structuring, the tailoring of it all, because I now like me a tailored look sometimes. You know, you can call me Taylor Swift.
Okay, Swiftie.
Yeah, and I don't know. I just like there was the one shirt. It also had like a drawstring on the waist, which is quite versatile for like if you want to wear the shirt and you like have you that woman that likes almost like figure hugging kind of. Yeah. It's very versatile in that sense also, which I really loved. And also the fact that he said, what was it line on the one t-shirt? Tell the new designers that I'm Are you mad? Are you fucking mad? Like what? That's how you make a statement, babes. You tell them. And
I actually wrote that same thing in my notes.
And that bomber jacket thing that looked like a bulletproof vest thing. I love stuff like that. For me, yeah, and the one comment also said new money.
Yes, it was new money, and the shorts, I think, or something like that.
Yes, definitely. That was my one favorite. My other favorite definitely has to be the Loxion Kulca thing. The Loxion Kulca collection. And the reason why I am saying this, being there at Fashion Week, Lucilla came up and we spoke about Wendy. Rest in peace, Wendy.
Yes,
you were amazing. You did a lot for communities, for the culture, for South Africa as a whole. Like, you were a powerhouse. Like, respect to you, rest in power.
Yes.
And Lucilla called up Olay, who took over the collection, who did this collection. And he had a little speech and he got a bit emotional and stuff and whatever, as many people did in the room and stuff. And he did his collection and it started off with Wendy's daughter and a few other guys dancing in Loxion Kulca gear and stuff. It was amazing. Then it went into like the usual streetwear kind of Loxion Kulca vibe that they do, which was also really well. And then when everyone thought it was over, they came back. And they had another collection that was so amazing. It was a proper encore. Like, I'm talking mask. I'm talking, like, there were layers. There was, oh my goodness, there was Loxion Kulca print on everything. The branding was on point. And you know when there's a lot of branding and then it can be too much and then it can also just be like it's just right. Now he did it very right. Like, it was so nice. It was amazing. Well done, Wendy. Well done, Olay, and your team. Like, well done. Yeah.
Okay.
Who's your best, babes?
I'm gonna end it on a sweet note.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with contradicting you.
Okay, fab.
I was very, very scared to actually come here and talk about Loxion Kulca. Loxion Kulca has been around for eons.
Yeah.
It is a recognizable brand in South Africa, and I'm hoping beyond. He has done so much for music, fashion, entrepreneurship, and I really, really appreciate what he's done. However, I'm here to do a job, and my job is to critique the collection. It was one of my worsts.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Number one, I felt like upon his passing, this could have been a capsule collection. Maybe showcasing, it could have been maybe an interactive thing. It doesn't have to be like on a runway.
Yeah.
Where we get to see the different collections over the years.
Yeah.
Or it would have been something where Olay would have come and showcased, boom, I have now taken over, and this is who I am. And to me, I felt like the collection was very outdated. I know I've been saying this often. I understand how you can also have felt the collection way more than what I'm talking, because I wasn't there.
Yeah.
So now you get to see the model selections, mom, daughter, the music, the lighting, the atmosphere as a whole have given you a conclusion as to your opinion.
Yes.
I wasn't there.
Yeah.
That being said, there are people who were not there. And you need to sell to these people. Yeah. I do, however, think that the collection will sell because it's very in the name, Loxion Kulca. It's for the Loxion gal or guy. That's really like, yo, Pantula, we here. Let's hoy the whole kitchen sink on my body. You know? I see that reference of Dapper Dan where you just putting your logo everywhere. Yeah. I don't think that it was innovative the way that they put the logo. Okay. I think it could have been done in a more tasteful manner than this big Loxion Kulca and many, many times on one silhouette of a pant. Yeah. That's a lot. And it can be very scary for the conservative South African as well. And then I think the mixing of textiles was not on. They did not make sense at all. We've got denim with wool. It was too much. It didn't make sense for me. The styling was the whole kitchen sink as well, thrown onto each model. There was not one piece that was polished. Every single model, and you're saying it was like one collection, break, another collection, surprise, encore, and every single model was just a whole kitchen sink. I expected more, especially taking the opportunity, which might be a little bit opportunist, I guess, with his passing to just be like, it's okay, I've got this. Yeah. The collection will go on, the brand will go on. Yeah. And this is how it will go on. I'm very sorry. It's like, that was a hard one to say, but I'm just here to say.
It is what it is. It's the honest truth, man.
It is what it is.
I say what I say.
I say what I say. And then, to end it off on a sweet note, Xavier Sedan was also my fave. Amazing. Every single point that you said is what I'm saying. Tell the old designers that I'm here. Oof. Yes, honey. You come in with confidence. You tell them that I am here and don't sleep on me. Yeah. Clive Randall.
Oh, my loudie.
Something in my throat. Xavier was my fave.
Yeah, shout out Michael. Well, you did a great job.
You did it, honey. Yeah. You did it.
You did it.
Awesome. So that was that on SA Fashion Week.
Yeah, that was quite nice. I am, as you can see, like I'm sweating because I was in the hot seat a bit. I'm joking now. It was actually so much fun. I really enjoyed it. Coming in here, I was quite scared. I told Leander that I was quite scared. But actually, yeah.
We're just chit-chatting.
Exactly, and it's opinions, and opinions do matter. It's how you take the opinion that, you know.
Opinions are like assholes. everybody has one.
100% cotton wool.
But thank you so much for coming
to
my channel and discussing things that we love so much, which is fashion.
Yeah.
Guys, make sure that you follow Keenan on Instagram.
Yeah.
He's amazing. The work that he produces is such a creative, and he's someone that I hate. He's one of those triple threat people.
Oh my god. No, man.
So annoying. Dancer, stylist, hair, makeup.
You're so cute.
Annoying.
Thank you so much. And thank you for having me on your channel. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for the wine.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this new series called Fashion Sense with Leonda Madonia. I had so much fun talking about something that I absolutely love. Might have been a little bit spicy, but opinions are opinions. Make sure that you go ahead and go into the comments. Let me know who's your favorite designer. Let me know if I was wrong or Keenan was wrong. Let's have a conversation about how we can elevate the SA fashion industry, guys. And then also make sure that you hit subscribe and you like this video, and make sure to follow me on Instagram. I will see you on the next video, guys. I appreciate all of your support. Bye, dolls.